One more frame for John Higgins to win. If he does that, he will meet Yang Bintao in the final of the Masters tomorrow, live on the BBC.
Yeah, and you'd relish the thought of that. I mean, over double the age of Yang Bintao, young against old, experience against the rookie. But I'm sure Dave Gilbert will have something to say about that. He's got a chance of a pot here. And it's a good pot.
Yeah.
Probably knew he was going to run into the black. So you trust a little bit to luck. But I don't think Dave Gilbert's out of this yet, Ken.
No, not by a long stretch. Okay, John Higgins has the advantage, but we've seen it many times before. Already in this championship. Certainly within range, one down with two to play. Always a capability, and particularly someone at Dave Gilbert's class, you know, he can win a frame in one visit very easily.
Yeah, fully enough, that was the only thing that I think would count against him. Since frame 3, when he made that break of 86, he's not made a break over 50. Only one break over 40.
Dave Gilbert
That won't get it done, but that's not to say that given the opportunities he can't start scoring. Better late than never.
Yeah, and he saved some of his best snooker in his previous match against Corin Wilson to come through that one. 6-5.
I think John can just get past the blue to play safe down the left-hand side of the table. Well, normally you'd say a kiss on a bought colour is not to your advantage, but if he can't play safe down the left-hand side of the table, he's got to play a very thin safety shot here. Yeah, it's worthy of a puff of the cheeks.
Well, he's coming down this end of the table, which suggests that he may be playing a containing safety shot. Try and leave the cue ball on this top cushion, or somewhere near this bottom right hand corner pocket. And just coming down to see what he could possibly be leaving. So try and rest the cue ball down this end, somewhere along this top cushion. Shouldn't be leaving Dave Gilbert possibility, but he has a chance, Dave Gilbert, now to run off this red and try and get this cue ball tight behind the black. Tricky little shot, but certainly on as he misses the black. Ooh, does it go in off? Oh,
John Higgins.
Well, that could be very costly indeed. Just wanted to miss the black and try and get in behind it. Hit it too hard, but going off was giving John Higgins possibility of a long pot. Black will be waiting in balk if this red goes in.
One.
Excellent shot. Needs to miss the brown. Oh, I think he's come up short. Can you believe that? Of all the places and all the tables, John.
Yeah. Just fraction. That's what we say this game's all about.
John Higgins 1.
If it had gone on the black, could have potted it. Screwed up to this, got the black on its own spot. Good scoring chance.
Well, what'll he do here? Maybe go off 4 cushions and maybe land on this red. Near the top cushion. So he's got to go in and out of balk. Miss the yellow. And try and nestle on this red below the black spot to the right. Well, that's the line John has put up. Almost like Zorro. I think it's a little bit wide, this one.
Foul. No miss. John Higgins 4.
Yeah, the thing is, of course, with that shot, it's amazing how much they slide off the third cushion. They slide a bit off the second cushion, but the third cushion, it's like it... Well, it's like it's a sponge. Anyway, got to make the adjustment.
John, thank you.
Okay, there's the line again. So he's just got to make a slight adjustment, a little bit of left-hand side. I think he's got to go closer to the pocket. I think he's sliding too much, but he's definitely got to go closer to the pocket
Foul.
from the first cushion.
John Higgins 4.
I mean, obviously he's a bit concerned. He doesn't want to slip by the red and leave it on for the right corner. Third attempt. Of course, you can have as many as you like when you snooker on all the balls.
John, thank you.
Yeah, slightly closer to the corner pocket. Well, sliding again. I don't think he's going to hit it this time.
Foul in the miss.
Well, he's getting
John
closer.
Higgins
At
4.
least he's seeing the line. John Higgins just having a look at the angle on the red. He won't be taking that on, so he puts him back in.
Yeah, but it is a point that John Higgins, if he had any type of shot on this red along the top cushion, he may be tempted to have a go, particularly with the black being adjacent to the far right corner pocket. But, well, this is a 4th attempt. He should be hitting this, Dave Gilbert. This is better. That's perfect.
Well, whoever's pressing the clap button is going to sleep, I think. Definitely deserved the clap there. It was an excellent shot.
Yeah, you can imagine Alexander Palace would still be clapping.
Now, has he left this red on? There's this red pot up to the top left-hand corner pocket, the yellow pocket. Oh, he's got away with it. Could have left that. It was worth having a go because of the position of the black.
But as we all thought and John Higgins last night against Ronnie O'Sullivan. He seemed he just had to look at a ball and it was in the pocket. And different tonight, he's having to use all his experience, all his guile to try and inch his way over the line here.
Well, a great attempt at the pot, but have a look at the cue ball. Safety was a priority,
Thank you.
and it's a good cue ball as well. Has he got an edge down this right hand side of the table? May just do, but he's got to be very precise with this. Have a look right down the line. And take the paint off this red. Oh, that's a brilliant shot. Excellent shot if it gets up behind the yellow. It needs to go. Otherwise he'll leave John a shot. But unlucky.
Yeah, he's left John a shot, but John will be very wary. He doesn't want to run into this red that's close to the top cushion. And I'm not certain he can get into the cue ball enough to avoid it. Well, he's looked if he can avoid it playing ball. You'd know better if you were behind the shot.
One.
Avoided the red near the top cushion, but couldn't avoid the other red. It's not coming easy, this. Having to work for every point.
Blue ball.
Strange thing to say about John Higgins, but I just get that feeling at the moment, Ken, he's just pushing the ball out. He's desperate to get over that line.
Yeah. And he hit that a little bit hard, didn't he? That's what happens when you're feeling the pressure. You sometimes hit them a bit too hard, or sometimes a little bit too soft. But now can Dave Gilbert get this black back on its spot and get on a red? What sort of an angle has he got on the black? He's having a look at the red, just as close to the pink as available. It's a great attempt. Have a look at this. Oh, I don't think he played for this red below the blue, but what a great shot that was. Lots of topspin, lots of left hand side. I'm sure this red pots, it certainly does. Now one good pot here. It'd be nicely on the blue. Yeah, good shot and a nice angle. Now you can pot the blue and screw into the pack of reds. One good split here, he'll have a great chance. Needs a lot of cue power here. Now, how's your luck? He's on a red into the top right-hand corner pocket, the green pocket. So it's not too bad. And he's got free queuing as well. As we try and look the split again. I think this is okay, John. I mean, if it's almost straight, he can cue this nicely and still get top side of the blue. I don't think he'll be playing for the pink. I think play with top spinning.
Yeah, I think the potting angle of the red will determine which colour he plays for. The fact he looked at the pink, maybe it's just a little screw back to the red just below the white, but now he's playing up for the blue. Well, looking at that angle, I can understand why he's thinking about the pink. Screw back, cannon the red that's just below the cue ball, and you're beyond the pink to the left middle. Oh, he's missed it.
Dave Gilbert, 14.
That was a chance.
And that was the only difference about taking that red on and trying to get on the pink, is that he was going to leave something. If he played for the blue, he wouldn't have been leaving anything. It would have taken the pressure off that particular pot. So he hasn't left anything too easy. This John Higgins. Okay, he's having a look at this red into the left centre, but he's bridging over the red. May go up for a ball colour. Yeah, red is in. Now how's the cue ball?
1.
Looks pretty good. Chance for John Higgins for frame and match here right now.
Not an easy chance by any means. Just 4 points to lead. You need the majority of these reds. One on the left hand side cushion, one on the right hand, well, 2 on the right hand side cushion, 1 near the baulk cushion. So it's the reds in the middle of the table you'll be hoping to work on. And that doesn't look the best of positional shots. Maybe the bottom red of the 3 in line, he can just get to it. But it's not ideal. Played it nicely. Now this is where you've got to dig in, forget about shots you've missed before, chances you've had to win the match. Just concentrate now, one shot at a time. That's what he'll be doing, and that is what he's a master at, particularly in these situations.
Yeah,
and he'll be putting every ounce of concentration into these next pots. Had a quick look at the score.
14.
Now he's got a perfect angle play, a little cannon on the red just to the left of the pink, and he'll be on these reds into the bottom right hand corner pocket, at least one of them. It's okay. Wanted a full ball cannon on that red, but
21.
was caught a quarter ball and hit the pink as well. He's on a choice of 2 reds now.
Yeah, it's okay from the point of view he's still got a pot on, but he'd love to have easy shots, wouldn't he? So he can, if you're on an easy pot, then you can give you the positional side of the shot a bit more attention. In these situations, the pot is the priority. This is where you can lose the cue ball. He's missed it. Would
John
you
Higgins,
believe it?
21.
As the black covered it, right in the jaws, on the brink. It has. And because it's right in the jaws, it isn't a formality to swerve and pot it. He's looking at a red to the left middle, but I don't know when he can hit enough of it.
I thought he's got to play the swerve here, John. I mean, on these cloths, it wouldn't take a lot, but this is a big pot.
Got to get it. Got to get this. Oh, he played the cannon. He played the cannon 2 at a time.
2.
He played the cannon. It's hard to see unless you're right behind the shot what a player's going to play. I didn't think he could pot the red to the left middle. He played the cannon. Well played. And ditto that. What a good pot that was on the black.
9.
15 points of difference. Dave Gilbert behind. And the way the reds are, well, you wouldn't think he could win the frame at this visit, so it's all about getting right back into it.
Dave Gilbert, 9.
The misses are coming thick and fast.
Yeah, you can understand it. There's a lot of pressure out there. Big moment. And particularly for Dave Gilbert, you know, he's never been in the final of the Masters.
1.
John Higgins has won it a couple of times. He's got a lot more experience on the big stage. David Gilbert trying to break that barrier. First appearance in the Masters. Possibility. So it's understandable. And that's the beautiful Paul Hunter Trophy, Water for Crystal. Awaits the winner on Sunday night. A little bit pacey with the cue ball. Can sense the disappointment in John Higgins as he dropped his hands.
6.
Wanted to be closer to that red. Into the green pocket.
He needs 3 of these 4 remaining reds. Tall order. Terrific pot. He has potted some balls in this match. He's run out of position a few times, but he's still got an eye for a pot, that's for sure.
Oh, a wonderful shot from John Higgins.
12.
He's playing 2 shots in one there, trying to bring this red into play, but also, if he didn't, he'd still be on the other red into the top right hand corner pocket, but this red definitely cuts. Ooh.
13.
That little knuckle off this bottom right hand corner pocket has just caused the cue ball to go into a very difficult position. Have a look at this. If it doesn't hit the knuckle, it comes out into the middle of the table. He would have been on pink or blue. And now it's a lot more difficult. Anything can happen at this stage.
Yeah, nice pot. It's 34 ahead, 43 remaining.
90.
If he pots the red, he gets 35 ahead with 35 remaining. But, well, if he needs a colour.
And it's decision time, isn't it, John? I mean, what do? Do you take this red on? Do you play safe? Do you try and protect your lead? If he takes it on, the cue ball will be going over to the right hand side of the table, so he's certain to leave at least one of these. He can't sort of play it as a shot to nothing. He's got to fully commit, hasn't he?
Yeah, I suppose he could play a little stun and maybe hold the cue ball in the middle of the table. I think he'll take the pot on. But as we keep saying, one of the great match players the game has ever seen. I'll leave the decision up to him.
Yeah, it's a lot more awkward, of course, with the extended rest and the extension. This is a tough pot. And of course, he knows, should he miss it, he's going to give his opponent a chance. Dave Gilbert can hardly look. He'll be hoping he can come back to the table. But goes in, should get in the final. Big shot. Oh, brilliant. Where's the cue ball? It's very close, but a brilliant pot.
20.
And the way he played it, John, he actually played it really well. Coming across the table twice.
Yep, I think Dave Gilbert's race has been run. And he has potted some sensational balls as John Higgins. He'll just stand behind the last red and then just roll the red in, you would think, make certain of it, because if he pots this red, there'll be no return to the table. He's gone through the millers, John Higgins.
23.
Last night against Ronnie O'Sullivan, everything he looked at seemed to go right in the middle of the pocket. Not so tonight. He's had to use another side of his game, which is tenacity. And that's what he's done. He's made mistakes, but at the end of it, as any sportsman, you've got to forgive yourself those mistakes and just look forward in the next shot. No heroics here, you'd bet. But he still missed it.
John Higgins,
He still missed it,
23.
and it's only one snooker required.
He's 38 behind. Needs 1 4-point snooker. He's got a nice angle to try and get this cue ball behind the black. It looks a good line. It looks a very good line. Excellent shot. And if he's covered down the left hand side of the table, it's just not going to be straightforward to hit. Let's see. He's okay. He may be able to bend it just before the left centre pocket. Lots of right hand side. Good shot. Excellent shot.
There's an opportunity there. I don't know if he can get past the blue. Well, he's having a look at the potting angle, so he can. the red clinches it. Not there. And that yellow and blue now going close together make a decent target if Dave Gilbert can get the chance to play a snooker. The reason I say that, I think he can get past the blue to hit this red. He can't pot it, and he can't do a lot with the cue ball. Priority, get it safe.
Very sure at the pace there, trying to get that cue ball behind the brown. He'll be taking this red on, John Higgins. He can miss the black as well with the cue ball.
That's it. John Higgins is going to be in the final. Dave Gilbert, it's got to be said, had his chances. But cometh the hour, like last night, John Higgins, when Ronnie O'Sullivan threw down the gauntlet, he stepped up to the plate. And when it's got to the nitty-gritty of this match, he's just proved that little bit too strong. And that's it.
Frame conceded, frame and match. John Higgins.
No handshakes, a thumbs up, a mine and an elbow. Be very relieved, John Higgins. A disappointment for Dave Gilbert, but John Higgins is through to the final. Already twice a winner of the Masters. Can he make it three? An intriguing clash with Yang Bingtao tomorrow.
Commiserations to David Gilbert, but many congratulations to John Higgins. What a final we have in prospect, Mr. Davis.
Yes, pick a winner from those two. The experience versus the youth, and every chance that Bingtao can beat John Higgins. John's got to be playing very well to beat him. It's nicely sort of set up, I think.
Yeah. What did you make of John's performance tonight, Steve?